Tasmania is set to receive AFL and AFLW teams after a key independent threw her support behind the controversial Macquarie Point Stadium. Let's go live to Aspen Blomfield in Hobart. Aspen, a big day in terms of that project, which has dominated so much political oxygen and discussion around that state.
It certainly has, Kieran. It's been the feature point of multiple state and federal elections down here. It looks like it's finally coming to a head, though. Beck Thomas, one of those key crossbenchers who was holding out for several months, has finally threw her support behind the 23,000-seat waterfront stadium. It paves the way for AFL and AFLW teams here on the Apple Isle. Beck Thomas, she stood up a short time ago, fronted media, and here's what she had to say.
I've this morning advised Premier Jeremy Rockcliffe that he has my support for the project of state significance Macquarie Point order. I have provided my support for the stadium at Macquarie Point conditional on the government's agreement to a range of economic, governance, design and community safeguards designed to protect the interests of Tasmania in the event that this project should proceed.
Let's take a quick look at some of those safeguards that Ms Thomas was referring to. Her first condition is that a fixed cost cap is placed on the state's contribution. An independent watchdog is set up. A design panel established as well, more than $100 million for community sport, and assurances for Tasmanian jobs during construction of the stadium. Now, Treasurer Eric Abetz, you'll remember him from federal politics a few years ago. He also spoke a short time ago, and he's holding out for the final vote later today.
I'm one of those people that says I'll celebrate once the vote is in, but of course it was very encouraging to hear how she thought about things, analysed things, and then came to a conclusion with the government discussing a variety of issues to ensure that any concerns that she may have had can be appropriately addressed.
Now, the stadium has just been tabled in the Legislative Council in the last hour. However, we're unlikely to get to a final vote for some time. It might be later tonight, it might even be tomorrow. That's because each of the 15 minutes gets unlimited time to speak. A few years ago, one of the MLCs spoke for 6 hours on a similar debate on poker machines. So we're not expecting this to be over any time soon. It does look, however, like the Premier, Jeremy Rockcliffe, has the numbers. He's secured 8 of the 15 members in the upper house. Kieran, it is Tasmanian politics, though. We've had multiple early elections and no confidence motions. Anything can happen between now and then.